Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Blockey Hockey. We are here for our third game of this playoff series. Game 3, winner takes all tonight, between the Orlando Storm and the Carolina Cobras. We witnessed the first two games Monday night, where we saw Orlando take Game 1 and Carolina take Game 2. So that is why we find ourselves in a Game 3 here. It's going to be an interesting one. I think the series has been pretty good so far. And honestly, I've had this narrative this entire series. Orlando was on fraud watch. Luck watch, I don't know. Lucky team, fraudulent team, but we really don't have a lot of time to talk about this. So I'm immediately just going to get into this. I'll just get into score predictions. I'll start with Zeo1 on my left. Who do you think's taking it tonight?
I'm going to say Cobras 3-1.
Cobras 3-1. All right, JR.
I remain impartial.
Fantastic. Mitch Meemener.
I'm going to take Cobras 3-2 in overtime.
I'm going to take the Cobras. I've said 3-2 Cobras every single game. I'm not letting that stop now. 3-2 Cobras are winning this game, winning the series. But that is just about all the time we have left as the game is about to get underway. We'll have Mitch Meemener in the booth tonight for our color commentating. Or not our color commentating, or just our regular commentary. I'll be the color commentator. The money is out on vacation right now. We'll be back soon. But should be a fun game. We will have a lot more to talk about during the intermissions as we kind of got here a little bit late. The plane got a little... flight got delayed. But about 15 seconds, 13 seconds, now 12 seconds until puck drop. I think, you know, it should be a good one. Desk out, something like that. Outro.
Alright, and just about to get ready for puck drop. Game 3. Let's see if the Storm can finally take over, because it feels like they haven't all series.
I agree. They've been... it just feel like... I've seen times where they've played very well, but then there's times where they just don't play well. But they haven't looked very dominant. Like, it seems like it's even both ways.
Despite what that shot counter said in the last game, I agree. I don't think they were that dominant, but let's see if they can flip the script right away. Tango walks in, scores!
Oh my god.
7 seconds into the game, and Tango gets the first goal of the night. It's 1-0 Carolina.
Beautiful face-off. I mean, well, not really beautiful, but won the draw. Cut right through the middle and take a shot on winner. I don't know. I didn't really get a good angle of the shot there. I'm assuming winner was just a little out of position. Good shot nonetheless. I do want to talk about something real quick. Both teams are down a player. Seems like APAT 8 is not skating for the... I lied. My fault.
Right there.
Who's missing for...
TXQ
Carolina
was not in the building for the Cobras.
TXQ is not in the building. W Royal. I feel like that's probably the best way you can go there. And Clifford 82 is missing for the Storm. Both basically six men.
Storm do have 10 doors, though.
I don't think has skated a game all season for this team, by the way.
No. All right, well, early goal there from Tango. Let's see how the Storm can respond. But right away, it's brought into the Cobra zone. Robe on it against APAT. These two were the former first line of the Storm last season. APAT currently walking out with the puck. Goes to Arax. Now APAT back on it, up the boards. Losing that one to Robe. Goes back into the Cobra zone. A P3 across to Tango. Can't get it out. Now he will, looking for a pass maybe, but Rob's there to stop that. And Robe goes back to Theodopur, making it not his first appearance of the playoffs. My bad.
Second appearance.
Here's the second appearance. As APAT off the boards, looking to get it out. Goes to Robe, a P3 shot, scores! And the game is tied! Robe from center ice is going to tie this one up at 1.
Don't really want to glaze that goal too much. Wasn't really a good shot. I'm not gonna lie. P3 right from the middle. It was a slow rolling puck. I feel like Zaz Pixel has to get a save on that. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of awkward. Both goalies kind of starting rough here. Nobody's been saved.
Game 3, do or die. Both of them are looking pretty shaky. Although I don't know if I would blame Winner for the Cobras first of all. That was just a collapse by the Storm's defense. But that one there, you want Zaz to get that. He's fresh off of that great performance in Game 2 as well. Right off the face-off, Jaden the shot. That's going to be stopped by Zaz Pixel. First save either goalie has made tonight, as Ardoggy getting it into the Storm zone against Top Rages now. Top Rages losing that one, and Ardoggy's right back on it. along the boards. A good play there to get it out up to Jaden. These two have been pretty good with their passing plays all season. Now a centering pass to Tindor. Won't reach him. That P3 is going to be punged by Moya. As ohLuvv clears it. Dub Royal on the ice, making his playoff debut, I believe. And now a shot there is going to be stopped by ZazPixel. Looked like it was going wide, but a good save regardless. As the Storm start piling some shots on goal now. Top rages to Tindor. Gets a shot off, and that's easily saved by ZazPixel. Tindor along the boards now. Tries to center it to Jaden. Gets a shot off. Another save by ZazPixel. Shutting the door now. As Jaden trying to keep it on side, won't be able to. Top rages losing that one to Tango. Who's got the Cobra's first goal of the night. Only 7 seconds into the game. Robe taking that one away. Whiffs on the puck a few times. Maybe trying to line up a P3. Blocked. And the other way goes Arax. Couldn't get the shot off as Theo is going to stick that one away. Now Theo in his own zone, curving it right by Arax. Goes to the stick of Robe. A P3 shot, scores! Similar goal to his first, and it's 2-1 Orlando.
And I just want to say, Carolina's play is absolutely, it's terrible right now. I'm not going to lie. I'm seeing APAT ping his own players' pucks. I'm seeing passes just not being complete. I don't really know what's happening here. We just let the guy that whiffed on a P3 attempt 5 times only to shoot it into directly into a crouching player who was right in front of him behind another crouching player. We just let that guy score again. Like, why are we letting him take P3s out from the ice? I don't understand. Regardless, 2-1 Orlando. They are out shooting their... I don't even want to say they're playing better. I think both teams are just looking rusty. This is why I wish that Game 3 happened that night, but due to time constraints, we couldn't have it. Regardless.
And the Storm grabbed their first lead of the game. Now Carolina came back from a 2-1 deficit in the last game. Let's see if they can do the same tonight. Still lots of time in the game as Tango up to APAT. APAT shooting that one, a save by Winner as he makes his first save. The rebound. ARX tried to get another shot off. It was pung away. Kept alive by APAT. Against Rob. Centering it, and ARX just couldn't get a stick on it. Theo the other way now. Breaking it up for the Storm. A P3 shot off the post. ZazPixel clears it. Legal almost got a stick on that, but the Cobras on their heels here are going to get that one away from the crease as Tango resets behind his net. Our P3 up to APAT. Sent back in as Tango throws that one away. Theo battling against Tango over there. As the Cobras have possession of the puck now. Tango, a P3 up to Arax. Trying to get by Jaden, but Jaden will steer that into the boards. Here he is walking out with it. Gets a step on Arax to Tindor. That's going to go across, and Arax and ohLuvv kind of bunched there, but ohLuvv's going to get it in deep. ohLuvv against Top Rages, who's giving him no space to work with right now. Top Rages, a P3 up to Tindor. He might have a step on Moya. Tindor's shot saved by ZazPixel. And the rebound goes to Top Rages. His shot is blocked by Moya. And as the Cobras being heavily outshot here. Lucky to only trail by 1 right now as the puck goes to the stick of Jaden. Along the boards is ohLuvv, turning that over to Top Rages. Top Rages up to Tindor, tried to drop it back, but Moya's going to clear that to ohLuvv, getting it into the boards. Looking for a centering pass, maybe. ohLuvv gets it to the slot, but it's picked away by Jaden. A shot by ohLuvv towards the crease is going to go wide. And now Dub Royal on it. And on goal, and that one's going to be off the post. Close chance there for the Cobras, and now Robe is going to get that out. A P3 down to Jaden, but ohLuvv is going to get to that first. Into the boards. Just 10 seconds left in the first period. Tango looking to break it out. One last chance for the Cobras, maybe. Arax couldn't get the shot off. And Robe will bring it up. One last shot. Won't even reach the target, and that's that. 2-1 Orlando after the first 5 minutes of play. As we'll send it up to our desk for the first intermission.
Get down. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are here for our first intermission now. 2-1 the score. Orlando out shooting Carolina at 9-2. I won't take the spotlight away from my desk mates today. I'll just hand it off to Zeo1 first, since he has definitely not talked as much as me or Miminer.
Yeah, I feel like the Storm are playing way more comfortable than the Cobras. The Cobras are like playing like they didn't just win game 2. Like, I mean, kind of convincingly, but you know, if you're the Cobras, there's like a clear talent mismatch here. Like, the Storm do have the edge, but like, you can win this game, like, and this series tonight.
Definitely agree. Carolina just seeming like they have none of that momentum. I mean, I talked about this the last game. Momentum is a very, very important factor in this, I believe, and they would have, I believe, if they played that game 3 that night, they would have had the momentum to win, but all that momentum is just completely shot, and that gives Orlando time to just rest and just kind of lock back in. And I mean, we're seeing that now. They're playing way better. Maybe it's just much to, you know, Carolina's not playing as well, but, you know, I'll hand it off to JR Goof now real quick for his thoughts.
You know, that was definitely Orlando's period, as told by the scoreboard and just the eye test. You know, it seems Carolina just step behind at all times. You know, struggling, especially leaving tons of space in the neutral zone with a player like Robe is going to just easily capitalize on that and just get those long distance P3 shots in. And on some of those, like ZazPixel's got to make those saves, but other than those 2 goals he's led, and I think ZazPixel's been absolutely solid. Right, you can't ask more from him. You can't ask more of him.
I feel like he's doing what he can do. I think that 1 P3 goal was kind of rough. I don't really remember the other one. I have CTE, but I feel like he's doing his best. And that's really what you want to ask out of him. I think Carolina just needs to wake up, lock in, and they just need to get going. They need to play like they are here to win this game, and they're not doing that right now. They also need to communicate more. I've seen a lot of bunching, a lot of just misplaying. But back to Miminer for this second period.
Right off the face-off, Arax shooting that towards his own goaltender. Now back into the Cobra zone is Robe along with Legal. Rob behind the net, battling against Tango. Good battle there by Rob, trying to center it. It's blocked by Apat. Back to the slot. Oh, a shot by Apat, I believe, right into the chest of ZazPixel. Wrong net, buddy, as that one could have been a disaster. Shaky start for the Cobras right off the opening puck drop of the second period. Still in their zone as Apat fails to clear it against Rob. Robe. That one's taken away by Tango as he finally gains control for the Cobras, but turns it over right away to Rob. Now gets it up to Arax. A shot punged by Theodoper. A good ping there to stop that from getting on net. As Theo getting it up the ice now along the benches. Lost it to Arax. Into the Storm zone as Cobras looking to apply some pressure. Apat in the slot. Here's Arax trying to get it. Winner slides out of the way, but Arax couldn't get a shot off. Now on it again is Arax against Rob. Centering pass. Apat couldn't get a stick on it, and Theo clears it out. Ardoggy on it now. His shot is pung away before it could reach the target. Rob up the boards. As the Storm regained control of the puck, Tindor going to go after it against Moya. Here's Tindor with it. Puck goes right to the stick of Jaden. He tries to center that one on net, but unable to, and Moya along the boards trying to clear it. It'll reach its way out as Top rages across to Tindor. His shot just wide. Ardoggy losing that one to Tindor, who's had a pretty solid game so far. That one to the slot! And again, I believe a Cobras player may have shot that right into the chest of ZazPixel. Second time this period that's happened. Ardoggy curving that right to Jaden. Bad play there as Top rages up to Jaden. Hung away. Tindor along the boards now. Tries to center it in front of the net. Jaden can't pull the trigger. As Ardoggy gains control for the Cobras. A P3 up to Tango. Tango P3ing that into the Storm zone. Only 3 shots on goal for the Cobras so far, and 2 of them weren't even shots on goal. They were just hung away by the defenders of the Storm, so Carolina's really struggling to get anything going on the net. Is that play almost a disaster right there. Tango getting it in deep. But Robe with possession of it along the boards. Couldn't get it by the defenseman. And now up to Rob. Again, a shot save made by ZazPixel. The rebound, Zaz is going to clear that one out. A couple of big stops by ZazPixel. The only Cobra who's really showed up tonight, in my opinion. Rob trying to get another shot. That's going to go wide. As Tango with it now. behind his net, losing that one to Legal. Now he'll get it out. Try to pass. It's blocked. Legal trying to get the shot off. Unable to. And Tango passing it up to Apat. Bit of sloppy plays here by the Cobras. Their passes just aren't connecting, and they're just running away from the puck. It's Rob along the boards against Apat. Apat's not going to be able to clear that, and Rob trying to center. It's blocked by Tango. Now that one finally P3'd out right to the stick of Theo, though. It's Tango getting by Legal. Pass across, trying to find his teammate. A shot gloved by Winner. As that one was going to go wide, but good glove by Winner 16. Tango turns and fires. That one's going to go into the boards. As the final minute of the second period is underway. Theo behind his net, lost it to Tango. Tango to the slot, but won't reach it. Back on it again, dropping it back. Couldn't get the shot off. And Tindor a race to the puck against Tango. He's got Tango beat with his stamina right now. Tango finally breaking it out. The Storm with possession of it. Pass all the way down to the Cobra zone. Moya will be there. Trying to get it across to our doggy, who's had a pretty quiet game so far, but you could say that about every Cobra skater, as that pass is not going to find anybody but Moya. P3 down to the Storm zone. Top Rage is going to take it back against our doggy. A nice play there. Maybe a 3-on-2 developing. Jaden couldn't get the shot off. Into the boards now. Here's Jaden with it. Tries to center that. It's going to reach. Going to be cleared, and that will do it. Score remains 2-1 Orlando after the second period. And we'll send you back to the desk.
Okay, hello everybody. We are back. Second intermission now. No goals scored in that period at all. Kind of a whole lot of nothing happening in that period besides Carolina's misfortunes. I want to talk about this real quick. Apat 8 is having one of the worst games I think I've seen him play in like forever. Like he is pinging his teammates' puck away. He's hitting it into his own net. He's lucky it didn't go in. He's just bunching. He just looks lost out there. Looks completely lost on that line. And it's a shame because he's a good player. He's a good defensive player and he's been good before, but right now he just hasn't been doing a whole lot. But I'll start it off this time around with I'll start with JR Goof this time. Ask for his thoughts.
Yeah, you know, it definitely looks like Apat's a little frantic out there. Best way to put it. It looks like he's missing on easy pucks to clear to get on the way up to his teammates, right? And it looks like he's constantly just running at the Robe, who's just going like, "Hey, thanks for the puck." Right, like just giving the puck right to Robe and just letting them like basically keep possession, not being able to create anything offensively because you're pinned down in your own defensive zone.
Definitely agree. It's just looked quite rough out there with Apat. I hope he rebounds because it's a shame to see. But I'll hand it over to Memener now for his thoughts on this period, our commentator.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have basically nailed it with what you said, but I don't even think in that period the Storm were that much better than Carolina, but Carolina just can't connect on anything. Their passes aren't working. They're not getting shots on goal. But I will say on the positive note, they were in this exact same situation in Game 2, and they got themselves back in it. Granted, the game-tying goal in Game 2 was an own goal, but all it takes is one to get yourself back in this. And I think if they can start to get some shots on net, maybe they could squeak one past Winner, who hasn't been that busy tonight. You know, only 4 shots faced, and I'm pretty sure only 2 of them were actual shots on goal. But, yeah.
I agree. I'll hand it back to you now for your commentary on the third period.
And we're underway for the third period. Carolina's season on the line, as they've got to get one to tie this up. Theo, in his own zone, chased by Tango. Gonna get it to Rob. As both Cobras players kind of bunched there. Rob's going to get it to the bench side. Over to Legal. Here's Robe dropping it back. A shot off the post. As that one could have been a dangerous opportunity there. Legal on it now against Tango. And now it looks like Moya is getting a shift on the first line instead of Apat. Here's Legal trying to curve that into the middle for Robe. He's going to whiff on it. Theo sending it in deep. Here's Tango with the puck, dropping it back. A shot is going to be easily blocked by Theo, as once again, the Cobras just making some very questionable plays. Tango getting it in, though, trying to center it. Arax, a shot, he scores! What a goal by Arax! And the game is tied at 2.
And Arax was just in the right place at the right time there. I couldn't really tell who it got panged by. I'm pretty sure Tango got it across. Both Cobra, I believe it was Tango, and I think, I couldn't tell really what Storm player it was, but there's, somebody hit it up to Arax right there. It did say Tango got the assist, so I'm going to assume he passed it. Arax standing in the perfect place he can stand in, and he puts that puck in the net. We have a tied game, and maybe that's the break the Storm needed, or not the Storm, the Cobras needed. Also, I want to talk about real quick. I'm pretty sure that Moya was originally on this line with Tango and Arax before. I don't know why they really changed it before, and as soon as they changed it, they scored, so it really says a lot.
We got ourselves a brand new game once again, just like game 2. And now the other way, Apat looking to get a step on top rages. Into the boards now is Apat. Trying to get it that one to the slot, but Winner's going to glove that one, and he's going to drop it. The top rages, a P3 up is going to be blocked, and that shot towards Winner. Chipped right into the corner. Top rages. Trying to get it out. Let's see how the Storm can respond this time around after conceding on their lead again. Top Rages finally gets that one out. Jaden trying to get it by Ardoggy. Ardoggy up the boards trying to find Apat. A good play by Top Rages. P3 pung away by Ardoggy before that could reach Jaden. Jaden getting it in deep to the Cobra zone. Getting Apat there, but Apat will manage to clear it, but sent right back in. Ardoggy up to Apat. Try to pass across. It was blocked. And Ardoggy on it again. Try to pass. Tindor pings that one, and Tindor will send that right back into the Cobra zone as both teams complete a line change. Theo now takes that P3 pass. Battling against Tango. Tango gets it by him. Along the boards against Robe. Here's Tango with it. Behind the net. Trying to center that one, but unable to, and he'll have to send it back behind the net as Robe walks up along the benches. Blocked by Arax. Arax getting it in deep to the Storm zone. Along the boards. Tried to center, but went all the way to the blue line, and Tango on it now. Taking it back to his own zone. P3ing it right to nobody, but Robe's there to get it. Robe hitting Arax off the puck. No call there. And Theo along the boards. He'll pass that one, pung away by Arax into the boards. Legal in on the forecheck now. Looking to get a shot off. Pung towards the net off the post as the Storm nearly get the lead back. Now Arax with control of it. Pass goes right to the stick of Robe, where he's already scored 2 goals from a similar spot. Theo trying to find Rob. Rob getting it in against Tango. Tango trying to clear. He's got to step on Robe. Here's Tango with some space. He shoots that, and it's on the line, and he scores! Tango gives the Cobras the lead. And all of a sudden, the script has been flipped once again.
This team, that's what I'm telling you, this team has the heart. Came back down from game 2, they were down. Came back, won the game 3-2. Came back from whatever down it was this time around, and it's 3-2 again. Now, there's still time for Storm to, lock in, get something happening here. But it's just a good, it wasn't even a good shot by Tango there. It's just, he got a lot of space. Storm went for a line change, maybe not at the best time they could have done. They're already pulling. This is a mistake. I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe I think Winner 16 might be gone. I don't know where he is. He crashed, something like that. Regardless, I can talk about Tango's shot more. He had a lot of space. He took a shot. I feel like he could have maybe gotten even closer to take the shot off, but found the perfect spot to take the shot. Took it. It went in. For Winner there, I feel like that's kind of an awkward shot to let in. I don't know how I really feel about this, or not feel about. I don't know how I really feel about that. I feel like maybe he can make that save, but it just slipped right past him. And Cobras have completely flipped this script, and it's 3-2 now. They have a chance to pull up an upset here.
And that shot looked like a desperate one, too, as Tango was very low on stam. Just trying to get that one on goal. And, a goaltender of Winner 16's caliber, you'd hope that he's able to glove that one down. but an unlucky break for him there, as he hasn't been the busier goaltender on the night. And the Storm are now down 3-2, just like in Game 1. And now Theodopur has been put in the Storm's crease, as I believe winner 16, there he has arrived once again. Right on time, as winner is back on the ice. Or not. They cannot switch back. Unlucky for the Storm. As Top Rage's desperation for the Storm here, their season on the line, and we're going to have a penalty on the Storm. Moments after getting the lead, Cobras are going to go to the first power play of the game as winner 16 jumped onto the ice. As if this night couldn't get worse for the Storm. Now they've got to kill off 30 seconds of a power play before they can try to pull and get the game tied.
You know, luck has a really funny way of getting back at you. You know, you can't be lucky forever. And I think the Storm's time has finally run out. I did say last game, the Grim Reaper's coming, and the Grim Reaper is here. This is just karma for all that luck they had, and it's showing right now. I mean, look at this. Finally, something goes right for Carolina, and, well, they have the perfect opportunity to put this game away. Not a starting goalie, you know, it's not a starting caliber goalie in net right now. They have a chance to end this.
We'll see how desperate the Storm are. Maybe they can try to get something shorthanded, but right off the faceoff, it's going to be cleared as Arax holds on to that one, gets it by Jaden. Arax, a shot blocked by Robe, and it gets out. Jaden trying to get a step on Tango, but Tango retreats back to Arax. A pass across ohLuvv, wide open, he scores! Great passing play by the Cobras, and that might just be it. They might have just punched their ticket to the second round and eliminated the Orlando Storm.
And, I mean, that was just a nice play right there. Nice passing play. I saw a voice in my head told me Carolina shouldn't get too cute with it. But they had a nice play there. Nice pass up. And, I mean, I did say maybe Carolina will, you know, end this game on that power play. And, well, they've ended this game on the power play. I'm just a little bit sad. My score prediction seems to be a little bit wrong right now. But team I wanted to win won. So that's all that matters. Well, not yet.
And now we enter the final minute of the third period. The Storm need 2 to get back in this now, as ohLuvv offside at the Storm line. You know, I mentioned it at the desk. All it took was 1, and you got a new game. And Cobras must have heard me, because they completely flipped the script. Top Rage just trying to find Robe on that one. Dropped back. Unable to get it. Top Rage is in his own zone, blocked by ohLuvv. Here's Robe getting it into the Cobra zone. Tango gets that out, as all they need to do at this point is just puck rag and end this series. ohLuvv passing that one right to Tango, and he's got another one.
Man.
Hat-trick goal for Tango, and it's 5-2, Carolina.
This is ugly, and the entirety of the Storm team is leaving right now.
And that will do it. Hats on the ice.
Man, this is an ugly look for the Storm. I mean, what did we say game 1? This team, I mean, like, what did we say? This team has the mentality of, like, children. And, I mean, it's showing right now. Look at this. This is embarrassing. This is an embarrassing look. And one of the players staying, and I'm actually surprised about, is Top Rages. Usually, he seems like the type of player that would leave after the game, but he's actually here. You know what? Honestly, I commend him for that.
And that's that.
Good on him for staying, but that's it, yeah.
The game has been called, and the Carolina Cobras are punching their ticket to the second round as they have defeated the Orlando Storm in Game 3. I want to give a huge credit to Zazpixel for keeping the Cobras in this one while the Cobras were down. You know. And
yeah, I agree. Zazpixel showed out. I think after the first goal, like, I feel like, you know, he found himself in. You know, it was a weak P3, but after that, found his footing and, I mean, stayed solid all night and, you know, led to him winning. And
Yep.
again, you have to credit him for how he played in Game 2 in this game. I mean, from how we talked about all season about how he wasn't really, you know, playing well. I mean, this is just it's a good showing from him. Proud of him.
And Cobra's finally winning a playoff round as well, something I want to point out. I don't believe they have in recent seasons since rebranding.
Yeah, I definitely think that is a first time for them, but I believe this is all we have for tonight. I mean, this is the only game that was on tonight, so I'll give it to Miminer to wrap things up and close it out.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. Pretty chaotic game, but we'll see you for the next first round series between the Milwaukee Muskies and the Quebec Remparts. Thank you for joining us all at BSN, and have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.